So let's see. I'm Brian Sheldon. There's my Slack ID at BSS. My repo, just look for Brian S. Sheldon on GitHub. All right, so I got lots of programming experience, just none almost of JavaScript. I have 1 year of Node JavaScript. I did do some JavaScript at a previous employer, but nothing like what I've been doing the last year. So anything you want to help me with, anything I'm doing wrong, just let me know, because I would love to improve. Right, so a year ago I was hired to write a front end in Java, and we just decided to go with Node instead. Part of this front end was a map that would have little markers or sprites or something on them that might flash occasionally, do some things to let somebody know something was going on somewhere. I wanted to use a vector map just so you could scroll around, zoom in, zoom out, and it wouldn't pixelate as bad or at all. So after searching a while, I found a blog post by Tobin Bradley, who I think lives like in South Carolina, Charlotte, somewhere like that. And he made these 3 YouTube video vlog posts that were very helpful. Part of my project was it was not going to have any access to the internet. So everything had to be within our server, our Node server, or whatever server we were going to use. So in these 3 vector tiles, parts 1, 2, and 3, he talks about how to go about doing that. And that's kind of what I'm going to walk through today. He's also compared, I looked around at a lot of different vector map type things. Leaflet was one of the big open source ones that I decided to go with Mapbox mainly because this guy made it so easy for me. All right, so this is MapbogGL.com, their website, and they've got lots of a nice little spiffy splash screen thing going on here. So I thought I would just show, okay, so here is just a regular Mapbox map. I'm actually hitting their web service, their web server. This is not local to my machine, except, but it's got lots of spiffy little mapping type things you can do. And then I've added a few of my own to make it a little nicer. Now this is all on my machine right here. Okay. So anyway, performance should be pretty good. And I forgot to start up. I don't want to start that one. Sorry. Okay, so here's Adam. That's one question. What browser do you guys, or not browser, what IDE do you guys use? No? I'm sorry? Sublime? I hated that. Adam, I really liked WebStorm. I don't know, anybody use WebStorm? I don't know. But my 30 days were up, so I had to get rid of it. Okay, so let's get back to Mapbox. If we go look at, actually, let's go look at their example. This is just display a map. This is on the Mapbox website, examples. And you'll see they've got their JavaScript here they're up to version 38 now. So right here are the tiles. No, that's the CSS. I am so sorry. Here, this is where they're getting the map tiles from. I have yet to figure out this part. How does that work? So if somebody wants to explain that to me, I'd appreciate it. But if we look at, where is it? Okay, so we get the page and we go look for that right there. Is that it? Right, so this is the styles. This is one way you could go get the styles. You could also go to their website and just go to, I think, oh, one thing I wanted to mention, they have SDKs for Android, iOS, Unity. I'm not sure what Navigation SDK is. They also have a Minecraft version somehow, somewhere, that lets you make these maps to look like Minecraft, big blocky stuff. Okay, so style specifications, Mapbox Studio. Okay, so normally you would get the style specification, which has all your layers and roads and stuff. Yeah, it's going to take forever. Okay, but you can download these styles right here. You can build your own, kind of like the jQuery, build your own kind of JavaScript library. So you can build your own, download it, and what you end up with is something like this, a big JSON-looking thing. And for the tiles, in order to make it local, one of the things you would want to do is go replace the tiles and your sprites and glyphs to your local machine, your node server. So this right here would then point to my node server path here, my get. So that basically every time MapbogGL is trying to get a tile, trying to get its information, it's going to come to the local server, hit this, and you've also got to have MB tiles, which is a node project. What do you call those? Package. And okay, so replace the JSON with the URL, create a path for it, and these are just, well, I'm not quite sure, offsets into the table, into the database. This is a SQLite database. And the one thing you have to be sure and do is add this down here for PBF, which is I forgot what that stands for. Anybody know what a PBF is? Is that what it is? Okay. All right. So that should return the header with this kind of information. You want to gzip it, and it comes back. All right. There's one more, or two more. I guess that's it. Oh, the map. So, yeah, you've got to have a map, and that is the, hang on, where is it? This guy. Okay. All right, so you can download a map or a country, planet or a country from openmaptiles.org. And once you've downloaded it, the planet is 44 gig, pretty good size. Yeah. So you probably don't want to like embed that in your app, right? So just, you know, so you have an iPhone app that's 50 gig. Okay. So what I did was I just dropped it in the same folder as the project I'm playing in. So I've got United States of America. It's 8.4 gig. And I did get the planet one for 44. Thank you very much, Alex. Okay. So if you're not going to be running your own server, you probably want to just let them hit the Mapbox stuff. And in order to do that, you have to get a access code. Access, where is it? Access token. So once you create an account on Mapbox, you can create an access token, and you'll drop it in there. Please don't use mine. It's It's right here in the code, this guy. So, and this is this is my little Mapbox guy that's running locally, and that's all that it really takes to get it going. There's not much to it. The one that runs off of their website, yeah, it's about the same, but I've got this line in here instead of, oh, that's nice, this. Okay, and is my 10 minutes up yet? No, please? Okay. I would like to show a few things that you can do with Mapbox besides their pretty splash screen, which I've gone past now. There are framework integrations for React and Angular, and so I don't know, might be good. Let's get rid of that. So this is display map. Okay, so this is a satellite map. It's pretty neat. Let's see what else I've got loaded. This one, they've added an image for a thunderstorm or something there. They have used a lot of things from the USGS, the Geological Survey, for earthquakes. So they've got some examples in here of, right here's what do they call this, a heat map or just clustering. Oh yeah, clustering is one of the nifty things that it supports, where if you have lots and lots of little sprites. Yes, sir. 1 minute? Okay. If you have lots of sprites, then they'll cluster together, and you can do things like put a circle with however many that circle represents, which is pretty spiffy. You can do these fly to things that are really, really nifty, but don't really serve a whole lot of use. I guess I'll stop there. You have questions? You can always, ask me on the Slack or whatever. Let's see if I got anything left. Okay, that's it. All right.